Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm really sorry, I want to start by saying that I'm really sorry that I've been MIA for like almost 3 weeks. You will find out soon why I've been MIA, and it's really exciting, so I hope you'll forgive me. To today's video I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a talk through makeup tutorial using some new products I've recently purchased, and I've been dying to try them out, so we'll try them together and it will be a first impression kind of video as well. So yeah, before starting with the video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This would mean a lot to me, so thank you in advance. Okay, I'm going to start by priming my face with my primer water. This is the first new product I'm excited to try. It's from Primark. Most of the products will be from Primark because I've seen lately a lot of beauty gurus trying Primark makeup and they were shook. So I was like, I'll grab myself some. So yeah, let's start by priming the face. This smells like roses. I love the smell. So this says it's silicone free, alcohol free and oil free, and my first impression is that it smells amazing. I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brow Pomade in the shade dark brown, and I'm gonna start by doing my eyebrows. This is always my first thing to do after priming or moisturizing my face. I'm not going to apply yet any primer. I'm going to do my eyes first and I'll apply the primer after that. So I'm not going to overdraw my eyebrows too much. I'm just trying to keep them in their shape. And don't worry about being messy, because we'll come with concealer and clean everything up. The brush I'm using is from Melchior. It doesn't have a number. Oh, actually it has. It's 14113. As you can see, I'm not applying any pressure. I'm just gently brushing through my eyebrows with the product. Moving on, I'm taking my contour kit from Cover FX and I'm going to use this shade right here, which is the lightest, as a concealer to clean up my eyebrows. And I'm gonna take just a foundation and concealer brush from Primark as well. I've used this one before, so it's not a first impression, but let me tell you, I really like it, and it was on sale for 50p, I think, 50 pence, I'm not sure, but something like that. And it's a really good brush. So I'm just gonna take some of that concealer and clean a little bit my eyebrows, just to have them more like sharp and everything. And after that I'm gonna just blend it and move on to priming my eyelids. So see you soon. Now I'm gonna prime my lids with what's left on the brush, and I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not gonna set it with any powder just because the eyeshadow will stick better. I'm just going to blend it really well, and that's all. Moving on to eyeshadow, I'm going to use my Modern Renaissance palette, and the brush I'm using first is from Morphe. It's the M433. The first color I'm going to take, it's called Raw Sienna. It's this one right here. I'm just gonna use it as my transition color. You want to blend your transition color really well. You don't want any harsh lines. And as you can see, because I didn't set my base with powder, the colors stick better and pop more. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. This is from this palette actually. It's the brush that comes with the palette, and I'm gonna use this blending part. And I'm gonna take the color, let's see, because as I said, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I think I'm gonna use this color, which is called Red Ochre. And let's see, this is a pretty mauvey kind of dark wine color. I'm going to apply the same color but on the outer and inner corner, and then I'm going to blend them really well, but I want the outer and the inner corner to pop, and I want it really dark, so that's what I'm doing this. Again, applying it on my outer and inner corner, and as you can see, it's really pigmented, so you want to be really careful. I'm gonna take the brush that I used to apply Red Ochre and blend those together really careful. I'm gonna blend everything together. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye and then come back. To highlight under my eyebrows, I'm going to use this shade right here. Oh, this is pretty. This is definitely a really gorgeous color. These are the lashes, and they are in the style, sorry I'm like this, but I'm just waiting for the glitter to dry, so that's what I'm like staying like this, just to not have my eyes closed. And this is how they look like, and they were only £1. Come on, focus. Oh, there you have. Okay, so my glue has dried, and I'm gonna apply the lashes now. I don't know how to apply them so that you can see, but I'll try to stay in the okay. They applied easily, but I think I let my glue dry too much. They applied really easily, but they are too natural for me. I mean, I normally go with mink lashes or Brazilian from Dirty Lashes or anything else, but dramatic. So yeah, this is how they look. I'll just come closer so that you can see. Now I'm gonna clean the fallout from the eyeshadow, and we are gonna apply the primer and move on to the face. Okay, and the primer I'm going to use, it's from Makeup Forever, it's Step 1. And I love this primer, I just love it, and I'm going to apply it with the other side of the primer brush. Let me make sure my face is dried after that wet wipe. This is the amount I'm going to apply. This does have a little bit of a weird smell, but it's not that bad. I mean, you can barely smell it. But since I've been so sensible with smells lately, I do smell it. And the foundation I'm going to use today, it's also a first impression and new product I just got. It's this Stila foundation. It's called Stay All Day, and it has this pump you press and your foundation comes through here, and it has the foundation already out because I just unboxed it and tried it on my hand. Now I'm going to apply half face with a brush and half face with a beauty blender just to see the difference, or if it's any difference, because as I said, it's a first impression and I really want to see how it acts on my face, because I've heard some good reviews but also like bad reviews about it, and I just want to see it myself, you know, because it's a pretty, like, it's not like too expensive, but I think it's 40 or 50 US dollars. No, I think it's 40 US dollars and 50 Canadian dollars. So it is a good expensive price. You got a point anyway. Let me see what brush to use for the application. I think I'm gonna use my Primark number 40 brush. It's this stippling brush, and I promise you it's clean, even though if it looks pink, as you can see it's clean. I just stained it with a cream blush that I've tried, but it's clean, it's disinfected, and no worries. So I'll first start with the brush. I'm gonna do this part, and let's see. By the way, the shade is light. I'm gonna use circular motions. The shade looks okay for me, for my skin tone. So I don't like how it applies with the brush. I feel like it looks cakey. It might be just my brush, but I think I'm gonna apply it with a beauty blender and see. The first impression, it is, unfortunately, as everyone said, it does oxidize a lot. Like, with a beauty blender it is way better, but you have to wet it. Just don't ever apply without it wet. I wet it really well, and I've already even went over this side where I applied it with a brush, and it is looking a little bit better, but it's still a little bit cakey from the brush. I finished applying foundation. I like how it looks. It's a really natural look, so even though I love full coverage, I do like it. But what I love, just completely love, is how you feel with it. Like you don't feel anything. Like you can't tell you have foundation on, and I've applied like I think 2 layers. It's just amazing. I've never felt this way with any other foundation. It's just, I do think I kind of love it. Besides the fact that it started looking orangey, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah. And I'm gonna try to lighten it a little bit with my Cover FX palette, and also apply concealer under my eyes and cream contour a little bit, just because I want to see how it acts with other products.
Between us, it's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line.
So after I applied mascara on my top, upper, whatever you want to call lashes, just to stick them to the falsies, I will start with the eyeshadow under my eyes. And I usually use only what's left on my brushes for under eye, just because I don't want too dramatic or too much. So I will apply whatever is left on them, and it's usually more than enough. I kind of want to apply this glittery under my eyes. Oh, I like it actually. This is so pretty, you guys. And the applicator, it's just so precise. But the most amazing thing about this the most amazing thing about these eyeliners, it's how pigmented they are. I got some. I'm gonna take my Marc Jacobs highliner in the shade Deja Blue and apply it on my waterline. Do you see? Oh my god. Is this one not sticking anymore? Ugh. You guys, these eyelashes are ruining my look. No. I'm gonna apply other eyelashes, you guys, but this one sticks. No, I'm gonna apply other eyelashes, I'm sorry. These are not good, I'm gonna throw them away. So because my camera died, I had to apply the lashes off camera, but I went with my mink lashes because those ones just don't work. I'm sorry about it, I've tried, but yeah. I'm gonna take again my Gold Rush palette from Primark, and I'm gonna use the shade Treasure, which is this one. Ooh, it's pigmented. And I'm just gonna use it to contour a little bit more. Oh, I like it. It's really pigmented and natural and settled in the same time. I'm gonna go a little bit up as well with what's left on the brush. And just bronze a little bit my face. This has a little bit of shimmer I'm sure you can't tell on camera that well because you have to pay really much attention. You have to pay attention in order to see it. I do like it. I'm gonna apply a little bit on my forehead just to bronze a little bit my face. And by the way, I'm sorry if my light has changed, but my crazy cat just broke one of my soft boxes and I have only one left with my ring light, so I'm sorry if it has changed a little bit. Oh my blush. Can you see this? Like, it's really pigmented. Let's see if it blends nicely. I'm gonna take this brush. Okay, it does blend. It is more pigmented than I expected. And now for highlight, I'm taking my Pure Glow from Primark as well, and these palettes are £5 each. I don't think I've mentioned. And I'm taking the color Desert, which is this one. I'm gonna wet my highlighting brush with the primer water from Primark, and I'll just apply. Oh, this is really settled, but it's really nice. And I'm gonna apply it as a base for my actual glow. Gonna wet a little bit more the brush, and I'm taking the shade Glimmer from the same palette. Oh, this is really... Do you see it? Like, oh my god, this is so pretty. This is definitely... Oh my god, it's so pigmented, I'm like barely touching the pen. I'm not sure if you can see. Oh god.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.